So, Ladies and Gentlemen, weil man nicht wusste, was man spielen sollte, spielen wir heute 10 Dates. Wer sich vielleicht noch erinnern kann, lange Zeit zuvor hatten wir 5 Dates gespielt. Da bin ich nämlich gerade mit meinem Kopf drüber. Wo man in der Corona-Pandemie halt eine Online-Dating-App benutzt hat und 5 Frauen kennengelernt habe mit halt Videokamera, Schieß mich tot, Dating und so weiter und so fort. Das war damals richtig cool gemacht eigentlich. Leider nur auf Englisch, deshalb haben wir Englisch mit Subtitles Englisch jetzt an. Und Chinesisch und sowas, Deutsch ist leider nicht. Deshalb muss ich mich ein bisschen dabei konzentrieren, aber es ist auch immer eine ganz gute Übung, dann sowas zu spielen. 10 Dates ist natürlich, jetzt wird es wahrscheinlich 10 Frauen geben. Früher waren das ja die beiden Bros, die da über mir sind gerade, die dann auch miteinander geredet haben. Immer wieder nach diesen Dates. Und später haben wir uns, glaube ich, für die entschieden, die eine Panikattacke hatte im Dating, in diesem Live-Dating. Aber wie gesagt, es war damals ganz cool. Deshalb schauen wir uns jetzt einfach das hier an. Das wird in etwa 2 Stunden dauern. Und gucken einfach. Wir lassen uns da einfach mal drauf ein. So. Ich werde natürlich eine männliche Perspektive spielen als Ryan. Zuerst musst du entdeckt werden. Name Ryan, 28 groß, Höhe 6 in Untermenschenformat. Ich glaube Inch, nee, Inch wäre zu klein. Location London. Wähle ein Profilpicture. Boah, Leute mit Hundebildern, ganz schrecklich, hatte ich auch. In welcher Industrie arbeite ich? Kreativ. Meine Interessen: Arts, Culture, Technologie, Party, Charity, Food and Drink, Sport und Fitness. Technologie. Also mein zweites Interesse: Charity. Dritte: Arts and Culture. Mein Sternzeichen ist natürlich Taurus, weil Stiere sind die besten. Nach Waage.
Misha, pick up the phone.
Ah, and there was me having a good day.
Well, it's just become great. You're welcome.
What's happening?
I just got back from work an hour ago.
Same.
I've made myself some food.
Same.
And I've just got off the phone with my landlord.
Oh, not same.
Yeah, I missed a payment, but it's fine. I've paid it now, and it's settled anyway.
Anyway, I've got some news.
Okay.
I joined a dating app.
Have you? Well, I mean, they are inevitable.
I was expecting more shit from you.
Well, what's the saying? They have people in glass houses can't throw stones.
No way, you too. Matches?
Yes, a lot. No, 0.
But don't like apps like help out new users with
Misha,
like likes.
Typische
You're not
They
Männersituation.
really try and help you get people to like you because you're new.
Misha, I still have 0, even with whatever you just said. There's still 0. What about you?
Hey, the grass isn't always greener. I've got like 80 likes. But like once you filter out like the bad profiles and the nude pics and the meh ones, it's all just a bit quiet.
Are your standards a little bit high?
No! Anyway, I have a new initiative in the works.
What's that? You gonna kidnap someone?
I've signed up for speed dating tonight.
Okay, why are you telling me this?
Because I'm bricking it and like, do you want to have a drink before?
Could you just say less? It'd be great if you just stopped speaking about 30 seconds ago.
See you there. Bye.
Okay, 10 Dates in Speed Dating diesmal und nicht App Dating. Ach, nach London muss ich auch nochmal. Nicht wegen dem Bier. Bier ist eklig.
Because there's no substitute for meeting someone face to face. Like you can see their physicality, feel their vibe.
Yes, but what if there is no vibe? What do you do then? If you're online, you can log off, you can make it an excuse, you can just be gone. My internet connection was crap. What do you do here?
Welcome everyone to Speed Dating. My name's Derek, I'm your host. We're going to be beginning very shortly, so gentlemen, if you could make your way to your table numbers.
You are so cynical. This is where you're going to find that genuine connection you keep banging on about.
Why are you smiling at me like that? Why are you smiling at me like that?
No, I'm not smiling. You like anything.
Misha?
There is a small possibility I might have signed us both up.
I'm not doing it.
You are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Well, I'll just leave.
Oh, come on.
No.
Look, at least it's going to be a good story.
It is not going to be a good story. I'm just going to get humiliated. You've been preparing for this. I'm not doing it.
It's a great story. Oh, he's browsing. He's browsing the shop floor.
How does it work?
Sorry, what?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay, so the women stay at the table, the men, you, rotate around them.
I'm a man now.
So you go to different tables and you speak to girls.
What do I say?
Whatever you like, but you have 5 minutes, okay?
Okay.
And halfway through the date, that dude over there will give us a warning. And then he'll also tell us when there's 1 minute left to wrap it up. So essentially, you've got to use your time wisely, which I know you're not good at.
No, hence why I don't want to do it.
Exactly.
We're going to start with the gentleman by your first allotted table numbers. And good luck. Have fun.
You're sitting in my first date.
Und sowas hat die auch fast mal gemacht.
Go well, lad.
Das wird nämlich auch angeboten hier in Duisburg. Speed Dating mit Table wechseln. Aber die Misha, die hat zwar das typische britische Gebiss, aber die ist ganz süß. Er sieht ein bisschen schlechter aus als vorhin in der Handykamera. Ich hätte ihn nicht so eingeschätzt. Kathleen hat schon mal einfach ein Buch in der Hand beim Speeddating.
Yeah, I'm Ryan.
Ryan, I'm Kathleen. Sorry, I just wanted to squeeze in a quick page. Do you mind if I get to the bottom?
Yeah, by all means, fire away.
Ich glaube, sie könnte etwas zugeknöpft sein.
Done. All yours.
What are you reading?
The Evolution of Bond-Forming Dynamics Across the 21st Century by Professor Gertrude von Nosselhoff.
Well, it must be a pretty good read if you're sneaking in pages in between dates.
Oh, no. I have to finish it for a seminar tomorrow. I'm a PhD student in behavioral psychology.
Interesse zeigen und einfach weitergehen. Ich habe schon am Anfang so gedacht. Nächster! Aber man sollte die 5 Minuten schon ausnutzen.
What do you think of it?
She has some interesting points. The chapter I'm on covers the influence of pop culture on behavioral modeling and attraction dynamics.
Yes. No, that does sound interesting, but I mean, please don't ask my opinion on it, because I...
Yeah. I wouldn't expect that of you. But if this goes well, maybe you'll learn a little something.
Okay, so you're here because...
Ah, okay, bei S kannst du sehen, wie unser Dating Guard läuft mit der zum Beispiel.
You're looking for
Und wie viele Szenen wir von der gesehen haben.
The opposite. I need someone to keep me out of the library occasionally.
So the age-old work-life conflict.
Which side of it do you fall on?
Am I allowed to say that balance is best?
No. No fence-sitting, one or the other.
Alter.
Work is... it's just a necessity. I mean, any moment I'm not
Das wird die
work or on the
Scheiße.
clock, I can devote to whatever I actually want to do.
So you're a 9-to-5er?
At the very most.
I don't think I could stay out of the library that much. Anyway, I have a confession to make.
Okay, already.
Everyone tells me that for whatever reason, I haven't lived.
I don't believe that.
I've never been to a nightclub.
Never. What, your 4th stint as a student and you've never even set foot in a nightclub?
I would rather spend the day in a cafe with a book and my laptop.
This is your halfway warning, guys. Halfway.
So you are still studying to become a more qualified psychologist?
The more you know, the more you earn. So where do you see yourself in 5 years? Sorry, I researched good speed dating questions before tonight.
And that's what you got? It sounds a little bit more like you researched good job interview questions instead. I want a happy family by then. I just want to be in a loving relationship and however many kids life blesses me with.
Okay, so say life has blessed you with 1 child, boy or girl.
Okay, blessed was a bit of a lame choice of words.
No, it was sweet.
Oh, sweet.
Don't believe in
Every guy
gender.
wants to hear on a first date. Am I allowed to say neither? Yeah, I feel like I'd leave them free to decide who they want to be. And if that subscribes to a gender norm, great. And if it doesn't?
If not, that's great, too.
Bingo. Question. How do I know that all of this isn't part of your PhD thesis? That all the guys here aren't just your guinea pigs?
You don't. But a study at the University of Virginia found that we are more intrigued by those whose thoughts and feelings are unclear.
You have a study for everything. Is that supposed to be my key takeaway from today?
I'll offer you a better one. From Professor Nosselhoff? I'll find one from the start of the book. Ah, here we go. This is a good one. When we set off on a journey, we are riddled with excitement or apprehension. Nothing in between.
It's not exactly one you'd read in the toilet, is it?
No, not quite.
Yeah, I actually think that's a load of bollocks. I think when you're starting off on a journey, you could be feeling anything, all sorts of things, or you could be feeling absolutely nothing at all.
I agree. It's an on-site
Scheiße.
quote, which I plan to contest with my professor tomorrow.
I don't want to say anything about, your PhD, but you could just come to me if you want any of these answers.
Be a lot cheaper.
Yeah, well, no, you haven't heard my rate yet.
Oh, okay.
We've got 1 minute to go, guys.
Ach, ich bin so ein
1 minute.
Well, how do you fancy spending the final minute?
Why not
Ich muss
leave
sagen, beim
that
Dating
to
haben mich alle immer
Professor
gut
von
gefunden.
Nosselhoff again? Let's get a takeaway from the end of the book.
People only care about the end of the book. I want the answers.
All right.
Right now, come on, I'm ready.
Final words from the book. Everything is transient. Time, life, relationships, none belong to us. Only our purpose does. Around it, all else is determined.
So the right things will enter the orbit that we create around ourselves. Is that what that means?
Exactly. Every decision we make affects who's pulled into that orbit, whether we know it or not. The quote is actually really relevant to my life. I'm finally focusing on my orbit and mine alone. Thanks for listening.
No problem.
You're
Glad to hear
welcome.
you're doing that.
That's your lot. Ladies
Sie
and
wird
gents,
Psychologin.
time's up.
Das geht überhaupt nicht klar.
Moving on.
This was fun, Ryan.
Yes, it was.
Entschuldigung, Psychologen braucht das Land, aber
So I'm not the biggest social media user, but they say that's the best way to keep in touch nowadays.
What does Professor von Nosselhoff say?
Who do you think I got it from? At Kathleen Parker 88.
Okay. I got it. Have a nice evening.
You too.
ganzer Name und 88 geworden. Brandy, Rise and Grind.
Hi there. I'm Ryan. Can I sit? Thanks.
Ach, die wäre auch nicht so mein Typ.
I'm Brandy. What do you do for a living?
I am a creative freelancer.
Oh. Is it tough not knowing where your next paycheck's coming from?
No. I love what I do, and I'm working towards stability.
I get that. I'm a beautician, but it doesn't earn me what I want, so I'm doing an online course in international relations, and I trade cryptocurrency. I just sold an NFT, actually.
Non-fungible token. Nice. Yeah, the digital art market is very cool, very new.
Oh, die hatte ich bei Marc,
Sorry
also die
if
hatte ich beim
I'm
Date schon
quite direct
gefressen,
about
ey.
things. We just don't have a lot of time.
Sure. Can
What
I?
are you looking for?
Okay, that is a big question.
Important question.
Well, I mean, whatever I can get, really. I mean, they didn't do any background checks here, so I couldn't really pass up on that opportunity. Although, that could work both ways. You could be an axe murderer for all I know.
Obviously not.
The crypto trading beautician is a pretty suspicious cover story.
Are you making fun of me?
No. No. I am being sarcastic. I am doing it badly, mind you, but I was...
You were joking. Right. No, that is actually quite funny. Sorry, I don't really get British humor sometimes. You know, I wasn't born here.
Irish humor, but...
Right.
But you have been here for a while by the sounds of things. Do you live locally?
Yeah, I bought a one-bed up the road. It's top floor with an amazing view of the water.
You bought a penthouse.
The NFT was pretty valuable. Where do you live?
I live 10 minutes away. I live on my own as well.
Flat?
Yep.
Buy it or rent it?
Back to the quickfire round.
I mean, we're covering a lot.
Yeah, we are.
Das ist eine, die wirklich voll auf Money guckt. Also beziehungsweise du musst Kohle haben.
I own it.
Kohle, Besitz.
Wow. You must have worked and saved really hard.
I did, yeah. Well, look, I'm gonna keep up with you. I have to do something.
See? You're learning.
Slowly, but surely.
This is your 3-minute warning, guys. 3 minutes to go. Just 3 minutes of lovely conversation.
Okay, let's move on to our affairs. Do you like holidays?
I do.
Where do you go? What sort of holidays do you take?
What kind are you into, though?
I allowed to say a lad's holiday?
Go for it. You won't hear from me again, though.
Ich glaube, abroad ist weggehen und Staycation ist halt zu Hause Urlaub machen, oder? Ja, ist im Ausland. Na, ich glaube, die wird auch eher auf Ausland stehen.
You can't beat a beach holiday for a bit of R&R.
Very true. Vitamin D is essential for our well-being. You aren't a Speedos guy, though.
No. I can't pull them off.
Won't ask why. I could only afford to travel recently, so I've got a lot of places on my list.
Oh, ist auch so eine, die
There's more than one thing.
wahrscheinlich zu Hause so eine Weltkarte hat mit Markierungen zum draufstecken.
Meet the sloths and turtles in Costa Rica. See the Iguazu Falls between Brazil and Argentina.
That is one hell of a bucket list. They all sound amazing. But what's your next question?
Did you just interrupt me?
Yes. No, I did. But I'm just
Aber die
like you
steht
said,
auf
I'm mindful of the time, so I just
dominante Männer.
going on a list and on and on.
I actually want to go to Iraq soon. It's where my mum raised me.
Cool.
She was my role model. Do you have anyone like that yourself?
Wow, that is a very good question.
Could be from your childhood or even now, if there's anyone who inspires you.
I am the person I am because of the relationship I have with my family. I've also surrounded myself with friends who motivate me to grow and would have my best interest at heart.
Das hört sich immer so gut
the
an.
Energy we surround ourselves with is so important. Unlike family, you can choose friends, which shows you have good judgment.
Evidently.
You didn't choose to meet me though. Speed dating's random. It is amazing to hear you look up to your family though. I wish I could have had that growing up.
I'm so sorry to interrupt again. What's the next question?
Okay, it was kind of cute the first time, but that was rude.
Ich wusste es.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Got 1 minute to go, guys. Just 1 minute. So we'll be wrapping up very soon.
So, how did my questions make you feel?
Oh, there's a customer satisfaction survey.
Your feedback is greatly valued.
Is it actually, though?
Only if it's good.
Well, you should know that that was the most uncomfortable date I have ever been on in my life. I try to run with it, but you come across as really aggressive.
Oh, it was great meeting the kind of person I definitely don't want to see again.
No, I wish I could say the pleasure was all mine, but I would be lying.
And your time is up. Thank you, ladies and gents. Lads, move on to your next table. The date is awaiting.
Right, well, thanks.
Thanks for the drink. Boah, ist die angepisst. Ey, die hat mir aber auch so vom optischen null gefallen. Tony, warming up.
Oh, ja.
Also hat es überhaupt nicht gefunkt.
Yeah, I guess I am. I'm Ryan.
Ja, Kumpeltyp.
Nice to meet you. Sorry, I've got a match tomorrow, so I've got to keep limber.
Also das ist super stereotypisch, ey.
What is it, a sports match? Do you play locally?
No, it's my job actually. I'm a footballer.
Oh, shit. Should you be out dating the night before a match?
Oh, don't worry. It's fine as long as I'm in bed by 12. Don't drink, non-alcoholic, and don't have sex.
What's your position?
Next.
Reverse cowgirl?
Okay, ich bleib doch noch.
What is your football position?
What do you think?
That's a tough one.
Well, just say which area of the pitch. I'll narrow it down for you. I'm not tall enough to be a goalkeeper. I am a keeper in other ways, though.
I reckon that you are pretty skillful. So I'm gonna say that you're up front.
What, you think I want all the glory? Got a big ego.
No, that's a bit of a conclusion to jump to.
I'm a defender. It's not all about goals and skills I have, you know. Defence is just as important.
You don't really win games with that, though, do you?
Well, you do. If you've got a shit defence, how are you going to win the game?
Yeah, if you say so.
Do you like sports yourself?
It's not my biggest interest.
Well, let me change the question then. Do you like team sports or individual sports?
Is this going to tell you something deeper about me?
Maybe.
Team sports? I think there's an interesting element with, like, the fans, because they're supporting where they're from. It just adds... They're more passionate, so there's, like, a tribalism to it, which is a bit fun.
When enjoyed responsibly.
Yes, nobody wants a hooligan.
Team sports also has, like, this unique layer of complexity in creating tactics for a group rather than the individual.
Mm-hmm. So the chemistry is important.
Exactly.
That was pretty smooth, wasn't it?
It's very smooth.
Ach, das ist so eine, mit der gehst du abends einfach mal feiern. Also, ne, gehst du mal durch die Kneipen.
What do you have in pasta?
Footballer's best friend.
Oh mein
This is your
Gott.
halfway warning, guys.
Ballert die sich die
There's 3 minutes
Kohlenhydrate
to
abends
go.
noch rein.
So, how did you become a pro?
I'd say my key influence was my dad. He used to take me to practice.
Ja, dein Dad wollte auch mal, dass du ein Junge wirst.
With it and did everything to cultivate my passion. The kit, the traveling, consoling me after bad performances. Are you close with your parents?
No, I wanted to ask you more.
We ain't got time, my lad. Tell me. If you want to, of course.
I'm a mummy's boy. Yeah, definitely, through and through. We're just very close. We kind of have a thing where, like, we know how each other's feeling without even saying it. She's like one of my best friends. What about you?
Well, she's not really been in my life for a long time, for various reasons. She wasn't the kindest person, and unlike your mum, I was never ever a priority. Sorry, I know you're probably finding this interesting, but do you mind if we talk about something else?
Yes, we can move on.
Oh, die Arme.
Let's see how competitive you are. Do you fancy a quick challenge?
Obviously. Fancy a test of strength. I chuck weights around like toys in the gym.
Okay, that's some fighting talk. How about we do an arm wrestle?
Yeah, right?
No, I'm kidding.
Nah, go on.
Yeah, I don't want to injure you before your game.
Get your arm on the table, lad.
Ah, geilisch, ey.
Ready?
Die macht ihr bestimmt alle.
Go.
We're already holding hands.
I'm just desperate.
Or I'm irresistible.
Okay, der Gewinner trägt den anderen nach Hause.
You want to say something? I can tell.
Yeah. I want a rematch. Right now, I know I can beat you.
We've got 1 minute to go, guys. Just 1 minute.
Is that the best use of our time?
Yes, come on.
All right.
Na, das fand ich nicht so gut.
2, 1.
Ich dachte, der Ehrgeiz würde ihr imponieren.
You're strong.
Well, I did tell you and show you twice. You're stubborn, eh?
Yeah, well, great minds and all that.
It wasn't a compliment.
And that is time, everyone. Move on to your next date.
Good luck in your game tomorrow.
Cheers, Ryan. See ya.
Could I get my drink?
Ich habe nur von der Psychologin bis jetzt die Adresse bekommen.
Bye, Tony.
See ya.
Ach, Toni war aber echt doch ganz knuffig. Aber für mich wäre das zu maskulin. als Partnerin. Muss ich leider sagen. Azalea, Written in the Stars, also bestimmt eine spirituelle. Die Nummer ist 666, das wird Metal sein.
Just fixing my eyeliner. Azalea.
Ryan.
Don't look like a Ryan.
No. Well, what do I look like then?
Not sure yet.
Pentagramm auf der Brust.
No. You gonna snitch?
No.
I made it.
Jetzt trinkt die Blut.
It's like kombucha poured into it.
That's the fermented drink, isn't it?
Exactly.
It looks good. Are you happy with the batch?
Very. Tell you more about it, but we haven't got much time.
So, the kombucha is homemade. The goblet is homemade. What else is homemade?
I'd say
Geht auf meinen Friedhof.
90% of this. The clothes, the accessories, make it all from scratch. Started selling my stuff online during lockdown and it grew into a full-time business.
Wow, that's really original.
Thanks. Turns out my aesthetic plays quite well these days.
What aesthetic is that?
Call it what you want. I've heard hundreds of terms, kind and unkind.
What brings you speed dating, Azalea?
I am self-employed in a company of one. So the only man I see day to day is my gecko, Anton.
Big up, Anton.
I don't like the apps. People are very judgy on there.
Sorry to hear that.
It's okay. Been judged my whole life, so where I can actively remove myself from that environment, I do.
Do I look like a Ryan yet?
Not quite.
All right, then. Well, what else can you tell about me?
You're definitely an earth sign. You seem quite grounded and stable.
Natürlich weiß er, ich
I
Stier
could be the
bin.
most volatile person going, for all you know.
The fact that you're not outright denying it suggests otherwise.
Just 3 minutes to go, everyone. 3 minutes. I know, it's going very quickly, very quickly.
You're really into your astrology, then?
Gives me structure. I analyse my behaviour in the context of something bigger. My main star sign is Scorpio, which I think really suits me. And then based on when and where I was born, my rising sign is a Sagittarius and my moon sign is a Libra.
What's the difference between those three?
Your main star sign is your sun sign, represents sort of your desires in life, and your rising sign is how you present to others, and moon sign's what you're like deep down.
Okay. I don't really know about the other two, so.
Working out for you, we haven't got much time. So.
So then, what makes your sun sign so Scorpio?
We aspire to be brave, loyal, honest.
The negatives?
Jealous and secretive, but it doesn't really apply here.
Oh, ist
Do
okay.
relate to them as animals as well, I guess.
Aren't they really aggressive?
Only when threatened.
But don't they eat each other, though?
Yeah. I forgot to mention that.
And this is your final minute, guys. Final minute.
So, I was wondering...
No, I've spoken about myself enough. I want to know more about you.
I feel like it's been pretty even. Can you just...
It really hasn't, so I want to know more about you.
Fine, fire away.
Nicht nach Tattoos fragen, das macht man nicht.
On paper, translucent skin, ill-looking, hates the sun, allergic to garlic. That's the thing. That's the type I've always gone for. They suck.
I see what you did there.
Anyway, what's yours?
I would say that I'm fairly open-minded.
Oh, come on. Everyone has an instinctive type.
Well, I hope this doesn't freak you out. If I say that my type is something a little bit like you.
Very funny. So, this is specifically your type.
Well, no, it's nothing to do with the way you look exactly. I'd say it's more to do with the way you like to do things outside of the box. I think that is very interesting, and I think it's very attractive.
Thank you, Ryan. Totally freaked me out though, you weirdo.
That's your lot. Ladies and gents, time's up. Let's be moving on.
That was the kind of interaction I was hoping for from this, thanks.
Yeah, me too. What is your handle? I'd love to check some of your stuff out.
At Azalea Shadows, A-Z-A-L-E-A Shadows.
Okay. Yeah.
Die erste habe ich schon wieder vergessen, wie die hieß. Digital. Obwohl, die wäre auch nicht so mein Typ. Also so vom optischen. Expect the unexpected. Ach so, das ist seine Kollegin. Die Misha oder wie sie heißt.
Good evening. I'm Derek, evening host.
Hello, Derek. Am I in trouble?
No. But unfortunately, the lady that was sat at this table, she had to leave early.
Ach so.
I'm sorry.
Ist nicht da, ist schon weg.
Right. So are you filling in for her? Did she pull a runner when she saw me?
No, nothing of the sort. She is a musician. Had a gig to get to.
Well, that is pretty fair. That's a good alibi.
How did the rest of them go? Find what you're looking for?
Oh, is she the last one?
Yeah.
Well, I'm kind of glad about that because I don't really know how many more I had left in me.
Well, I'm sure you made a fantastic impression.
Yeah, no, I've met some great people, but I think it's just too early to tell.
Speed dating is just pique curiosity rather than
Du wirst die erst wahrscheinlich überspringen müssen, um die treffen zu können.
Just get to know them, and just as you're getting there.
It's like tapas, I like to say.
Well, a little bit of everything.
Love tapas, yeah. Some olives.
I do have to call you out, though, because there's some times when the date's going well, and then just then, I hear you screaming out. Give me like an extra 30 seconds. I need to be able to give you a signal or something. How long have you been hosting?
I have lots of hosting experience, but specifically the speed dating stuff, just at the beginning of lockdown.
So those were digital, I presume?
Mm-hmm, correct. For me, finding love is the most formative journey of our lives, and I just wanted to help people continue that journey, despite the circumstances. Having said that, there is no real substitute for meeting someone special in person.
So from these, have you ever had any marriages develop?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've had a couple. Even a couple of babies named after me. Yeah. Need to put it in my bio. Pregnancy facilitator. Derek.
You really don't, because that sounds like something that would be on a T-shirt on a lad's holiday.
The stag do T-shirts. You're right. Okay.
I actually think I've seen them before.
They sell like hotcakes, though, right? So how did you hear about us?
I was duped into coming here this evening. I thought I was going out for a drink with my best mate, Misha, and here I am. She's actually somewhere here. She's on a date somewhere, I don't know, but...
Well, I love a strong male-female friendship. Do you prefer the company of women or men?
Come again?
Oh, sorry, I'll rephrase. Who do you feel like you naturally engage with more easily?
Mit niemanden.
I could shoot the shit with anyone. But no, but like, with your job, you must be the same.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, no one's going to enjoy an event if they can't approach their host. So, I think it's the suit as well.
It is something. Well, I am glad you felt you could approach me, too.
Oh, you made it very easy. Thank you, Ryan.
You are welcome. Derek.
Shit. You are halfway, guys. Halfway. Don't tell anyone I forgot.
Your secret is safe with me.
Thanks.
So tell me, what is the best way to approach all of this?
Well, aside from being yourself?
Well, let me rephrase that. Do you have any less crap advice?
No, I don't. Sorry. The thing is, there's so many different types of personalities in here. One person's poison might be another person's paradise.
Yeah, that is a fair point.
Okay, I'll pose you this. Are you looking for someone more lively or laid back? Because that may decide what kind of energy you want to exude yourself. Now, both are brilliant, but markedly different.
Ja, jemand, um zur Ruhe zu kommen oder mit jemand was zu erleben?
I definitely want someone who is dynamic and a lively personality to just spice up my life.
Oh, not to dominate, though.
No, because that can just be a whole different thing. It can get toxic. Although, there's no harm in me being put in my place from time to time.
No? Crack of the whip.
I never said I was into that. I was wondering, has hosting these made you an expert in romance?
What, like some kind of love guru? No. No.
No, come on. You must have more insight than the average guy. Okay, wait. Okay. Has it ever helped in your personal life?
Sadly, no. No, it's still very single. Why, did you have someone in mind for me?
Yeah. Misha. She would love to meet you. She's here. I can introduce you.
I'm sure Misha's fab. but I won't be interested.
It's a bit mean. What's wrong with her?
Well, she's a her.
Das war ja von Anfang an klar.
Sorry. No, I shouldn't have assumed. That was silly of me.
You're fine. Totally fine.
Dass er nur auf them steht.
So what other events do you host?
So a lot for the queer community. So we do a lot of, obviously, speed dating. We do traffic light parties, lock and key parties, all sorts, really. Okay, it is your final minute, guys. Final minute. Need to stop forgetting. Sorry, what were we?
We were talking about your queer events.
Yes. Yeah, you should come sometime.
Sorry, are you assuming that I'm still gonna be single after this?
I don't know, maybe see it as a safety net.
I would love to. You know, just so long as you're hosting, of course.
Naturally.
Wir spielen mal so wie der Ja-Sager.
Is the end of tonight's event. I've been Derek. Get home safe, and hope you had a good time.
Thanks, Derek. I'm actually kind of glad that the musician bailed.
Oh, she was lovely. But I'm kind of glad too. But that is totally against the rules for me to say that.
Is it also against the rules for me to ask for your socials?
No. At Demo events.
Got it.
Ich kann auch den Derek nehmen.
So what about you? Tell me about your speed dating.
Well, there was Azalea. Yeah, she was something else. She brought her own kombucha. She had her own goblet that she brought.
Goblet?
Yeah, with a crow on it. It's just very different, but it was really interesting because it wasn't like any of the other dates I went on.
Was there chemistry over kombucha?
Yeah, I guess you could say there was a little bit of chemistry, yeah. I could see it going somewhere. Aha, now let me tell you about Tony. She's a football player.
Wow.
Professional.
Wow.
She was just quite laid back, sort of person who was like, give as good as you can get, you know?
That sounds fun. Do you think there might be a future with the footballer?
We had a few like kind of clunky moments and things, and I don't think she was really feeling me.
Too busy with football?
Yeah, and an absolutely nuts thing happened. I was supposed to be meeting this musician, but she bailed. And then, do you remember the host?
Yeah.
Yeah, Derek is his name. So I was sitting there, and he came up and told me about a girl who had to leave. And then we sat down, we just started talking.
You and Derek?
Yeah,
God,
he's just.
Love that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you saw plenty of him as well. He's a cool guy. He's very, very suave.
So, would there be more with Derek?
Maybe, yeah.
Love that for you.
Yeah, thank you. There was Brandy. Let me tell you about Brandy. My God, she would put you to shame the amount of work she would do. She is a crypto trading beautician, and she's studying as well.
Wow, what a combination.
I don't even know how she finds the time to do all of it.
Was there a spark?
No. I mean, I sat down and I started telling her, you know, a bit about myself and job and everything, and I could see she was almost like glazing over when I was telling her. I'm just not for her, I don't think.
Aww.
There was Kathleen, who was a PhD student studying psychology. She was reading on our date. She was just very smart. It was a little bit intimidating.
Do you think there'll be more from Kathleen?
There could be. Yeah, I mean, I kind of felt like, yeah, we got on well.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it is.
So, what's the next move?
I don't really know. I kind of have a few options, so...
Mr. Popular.
Yeah, well, you know, what can I say? I guess I just need to think about it a little bit and see where I go from there. Yeah.
Proud of you.
Peace.
Ja, gute Frage. Weil es mit ihren Dates, ihre Dates kannst du spielen, wenn du sie auswählst. Ach komm, wir gehen mit der Asaela. Boah, ich werde, glaube ich, mit der Psychologin werde ich draufgehen. Don't sit back and do nothing. Da sieht die sehr gut drauf aus. Die hat bestimmt lauter Bilder vom Reisen oder vor Museen, wo die unterwegs ist. Vom Study, ja, Study hard, trink Wein, lese Bücher am Strand. Mit wem auch immer die da übrigens die Gläser anstoßt, vielleicht mit dem Professor. Ich glaube, 10 Dates heißt es, weil du Männlein und Frau spielen kannst. Ah, ich kann 2 Dates übrigens, glaube ich, auswählen. Ach komm, nehmen wir Kesslin und Asalea. Ich glaube, für mich wäre es die Musikerin gewesen.
Thank you. Sorry, caught me fixing my eyeliner again.
That is okay. I actually thought that I was the early one for once. Have you had many orders to process this week?
Lots. Plus, a celebrity client requested a piece. I turned it down.
Why? That's a great coup, surely.
They demanded to skip the queue. I owe too much to my core clients to drop them for an impatient prima donna. Anyways, Mercury is in retrograde, so hassle was expected. Tell me about your week.
So, Mercury in retrograde.
Yeah. What about it?
I have heard of it, but I don't really know much actually about it.
It's an optical illusion where the planet Mercury appears to move backwards in the sky. It happens 3 or 4 times a year, and it basically just messes with technology and life.
I can't say that I've noticed too much disruption to my life.
Aside from me entering it.
So, do you want a drink?
Love a drink.
Oh, yeah.
Hauptsache, man redet auf die Astrologie und hört zu. Und es wird gerade ein bisschen heißer hier drin. Ich mag eigentlich auch so den Grunge-Typ. Also auch. Nicht nur.
Do you know what I've just realized? Speed dating is great because you jump straight into the face-to-face, so it eliminates any possibility of false advertising.
Mostly. I am a saleswoman, though.
Oh, so you're a good liar. Well, we put that to the test. Let's play a quick game of 2 truths and a lie.
I haven't played that in years. Okay. I'll go first.
Yeah, sure.
I can speak 3 languages. My cousin was my prom date because nobody asked me. And growing up, I had a guinea pig called Chuckles. Which is the lie?
That is quite a spread. I don't know which one I want to be the lie. The languages is a lie. I think you have a mastery over the English language, so you don't need another one.
Ha! Wrong.
Ah, shit. You're a linguist.
English, Mandarin, and Elvish. The prom date's the lie. I went with my best mate, Danny, and we had the best time out of everyone.
So, no drama, just good vibes.
Exactly. Danny was the best boy at school.
Should I be worried about Danny?
He's gay, it's Christmas. Your turn.
I have a 3rd nipple. I have climbed Mount Kilimanjaro. I am a king fisherman.
Tough ones. The nipple is the lie. I just can't see it.
Can you imagine me topless just there?
Purely for the purposes of the game. Don't flatter yourself.
You say so. Correct. I am a dual-nippled man.
I'm really impressed the Kilimanjaro one's true. It takes so much to achieve those physically and, mentally demanding feats.
Yeah. It was just an amazing life experience. The fishing one is also true.
Let's not talk about that.
Okay, round 2. Go for it.
Okay. My parents met on the set of a porn film. My real name isn't Azalea. My body count is more than 20. Is there one you want to be the line?
I'm thinking.
Very carefully.
The body count one is the lie.
Correct.
Wait, does that mean your name isn't really Azalea?
I'll explain another time. Gone by Azalea for a decade now.
Wait again. Does that mean that your parents met on a porno set? Oh.
They weren't starring in it. Don't get too excited. So basically, my mum was a makeup artist, and my dad owned the studio that it was being filmed in.
So, as a makeup artist on a porno set, what does that entail?
I haven't really got into that conversation with my mum. I don't really think she would appreciate it. Your turn.
I have octophobia, which is a fear of the number
8.
I need 10 hours sleep a night. I collect novelty coasters.
The coasters is the lie. It's the most boring.
Oh, can't all be as interesting as you.
Yawn. Was I right?
Yeah, I'm only mildly boring.
No. I was bluffing. I'm a collector myself.
Of?
Clocks, handcrafted ones, little things. They're cute. I recently got this amazing cuckoo clock from Freiburg in Germany. And
yeah, Germany!
The 8 was particularly well made. So octophobia is a thing. Shame about the 10 hours though. I work at night, so I have irregular sleep patterns.
Yeah, I need my sleep, so.
That could be a problem. I was a junior clay pigeon shooting champion. I have more piercings that can't be seen than can. And I'm allergic to bullshit.
Is this a trick one?
Don't know what you're talking about.
The clay pigeon shooting one is the lie. I can't really see you being into guns.
Correct. I'm totally anti-guns. However, as a kid, I was forced into clay pigeon shooting, and I was a phenomenal shot.
Well, that sounds like an interesting childhood. Wait, so which one's the lie?
The piercings, as much as it may surprise you. Did you have some good mental images, though?
No, I didn't even give it a moment's thought. Can I loop back to the fact that your name isn't actually Azalea?
I'm not a habitual liar, I promise. Just ask me anything.
You're deflecting.
I said I'd explain another time, and there's plenty more to learn about me anyway.
I want to know what you are really passionate about, Azalea.
Good one. Doesn't get asked enough. I've dabbled in all sorts, so whilst my business is what I enjoy at the moment, I know it won't last forever.
You get bored easily?
No, it's just I'm still searching for my true passion.
Yeah, no, I get that. Well, I hope you find it soon.
Thanks.
So...
Lads, where are you?
Why did you get that drunk in a place like this?
Hey.
What the hell?
Sorry, lad. Looks like you could use a bit of extra colour on that Halloween costume.
Oi! Prick! That's not on.
Are you really gonna come at me like this?
Azalea, leave.
I can handle myself, Ryan.
Listen to your boyfriend, Lady Dracula.
You got a big mouth, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm very witty.
Persist, fortdauern, also ich soll es laufen lassen, und ich glaube back down ist sich beruhigen. Ne, wieder nach unten.
Azalea, it is not worth it.
Why did you just piss off?
Azalea, wait!
Ach so, das war Backdown. Ich hätte Backdown machen
Maybe we
sollen.
should just let her handle herself.
The guy was huge. I mean, I had to do something. I just thought I could try and talk her down a little bit, and maybe it would just diffuse the situation, but I don't know. She clearly wanted to do things her way, so...
She didn't need protecting.
Well...
Not from you, anyway.
Although she'd probably fight better than me, so...
Yeah, most people would.
Yeah, you included.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna say goodnight to you now, because... You're just not helping me. Alright, good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Also wieder allein unter die Decke. Ja. Und Hände über die Decke immer.
Ryan.
Please? No, don't get up.
Hi.
The early bird catches the worm. Have you been waiting long?
No, I was just passing time with a bit of people watching. I love thinking about what brought all these humans to cross paths with me.
Do you have any good stories?
Yeah, that couple over there. Yeah, don't look. They're having a relationship showdown. When they arrived, he was really physically affectionate with her. But then as she became more animated, he withdrew into himself.
Do you think it's over?
She'll hear him out, but her body language suggests she's made up her mind. How do you take breakups?
Wait. I want to know, is there anything that he could do that could save the relationship?
It really depends on how unhappy she is.
Well, if someone doesn't want to be in the relationship, I don't think there's any point trying to make them stay. I think you have to respect their decision. And I think you need to respect yourself enough to walk away.
That takes a lot of maturity, especially through something that can feel humiliating. Unless you weren't that invested in the first place and she did you a favor.
No comment.
Cheers.
Wenigstens ist Kathleen jetzt diesmal nicht so zugeknüpft wie beim Speeddating.
My knowledge on wine is not fantastic.
Old world would be like French, like European.
California newer.
Yeah.
Ich würde gerade auch gern trinken irgendwie.
How is the studying going?
Well, I've been living in the library, but what's new there? We did cover an interesting topic, though. You know how we have different styles of learning and communication? Well, broadly speaking, there are two distinct ways of thinking, emotional or rational.
Okay, can you tell what I am?
I can evaluate you, but I take no responsibility if you don't like the results.
No, except that we are on a second date, so a bad evaluation also reflects on you.
That is true. All right, let's do this. So, how are you at making new friends? Do you actively engage with everyone and anyone, or are you a lone wolf?
Can I not be somewhere in between? Like that I'm selective with my company?
No, you have to pick one side of the spectrum.
I mean, I can socialize when I need to.
As we can see.
Yes. Most of the time, I would prefer my own company. I mean, I guess you could call me a loner?
No, not at all. I definitely appreciate an introverted energy.
What's the next question?
This is a good one. Does seeing other people cry move you to cry yourself?
Okay, that is very specific.
Yeah.
Well, these questions are rooted in psychological study.
So you didn't just get them online?
No.
I definitely cry with people. A really good friend of mine had a kid a couple of years ago. And his name is Harry. And I was invited to his nursery school's sports day. And they had a race at one stage. So they had all the kids were involved. So some kids could only crawl, some could walk, and then some were in between. So they gave them like a stroller.
That is so sweet and very inclusive.
Very inclusive, yes. My friend's little son, Harry, was on the stroller. So he kind of was at that stage where he could like stand up and like, you know, like a little drunk fella and kind of like, have to hold on to things. So the race starts, and one of the walking kids just tears off straight past him. So Harry kind of fell over. Yes, and so when he was getting back up, he couldn't get the stroller back up. So he just started walking for the first time.
No, no way.
No, he did. And my friend went to the finish line and was waiting for him and was calling, was like, Harry, come on, Harry.
God, did he catch up to the walker?
No. No. He made it there in the end, and then my friend started crying when he got to the end, which kind of, it set me off.
That's a lovely story.
Yeah, no, it really was a great day.
Excuse me, just popping to the loo.
Lässt ihr Handy liegen? Nee, niemals. Weder bei Fremden noch bei Leuten, die ich kenne. Da ist alles Privatsphäre.
Hello.
Hello.
What did I miss?
Not much. So what's next?
Ich hätte aber wenigstens gesagt, du hast viele Nachrichten auf deinem Telefon.
Planner or a spur of the moment person?
So am I calculated or spontaneous?
That's a more erudite way of putting it.
Erudite, what?
Like articulate.
Yes, articulate, yes.
Ich bin ein Planer.
I have to admit, I am a serial planner. Even things you didn't think could be planned, I will have a spreadsheet, I will have a schedule, I will have everything.
Do you break down all of your dates into a spreadsheet?
No, come on, that's too much even for me. Do people do that?
Oh, you'd be shocked.
Do you?
Next up, do you like to actively or passively participate in a narrative? So if someone is telling a story, how does it unfold in your head?
Like, do I experience it in the first or the third person?
Exactly. Do you actively visualize yourself in the action or do you passively absorb it from a distant perspective?
Ja, passiv wäre ja das, was sie macht, vom psychologischen Gesichtspunkt her, und aktiv wäre das Einfühlvermögen in diese Person. Das ist wieder so eine Empathiefrage. Aber ich gehe mal den psychologischen Weg.
Oh, I think I'm definitely passive. I just like to sit back, watch the movie unfold, and I just don't overthink it.
I'm the same. I have enough to experience in my own life.
Stereotypen zu durchschauen ist so einfach.
Final question, Ryan.
Feet don't fail me now.
You can't fail.
Don't make it less dramatic.
Do you get impatient with people less efficient than yourself?
Like how the waiter hasn't taken our food order yet.
Oh, awkward. I think it's order at the bar.
Ooh, I guess I'll let him off that one then. I hate slackness. It's why I was a little bit delighted you were here early.
If I was late, would that have counted against me?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
People operate at different paces.
Yeah, I know. It's not really my problem, though, is it? Like, I'm allowed to hold some certain standards in my head. So,
Ich hätte eher No machen sollen.
Is the verdict?
Based on your answers, you are a rational thinker. You are logic-focused and pragmatic. You prefer to analyze concrete details in a situation.
Is that good for dating?
Some people date successfully by ticking a set of boxes.
Okay, but you also need an emotional connection, too.
Yeah, like anything, you need an emotional connection to balance out the rationality.
Ach, nichts, was man nicht mit Alkohol lösen kann.
Pop culture influence on behavioral
Modeling and attraction dynamics. And I think that that's something that's really relevant right now, especially with like all the reality dating shows.
But like, what do you do if you're not studying?
I like to read, which is just studying, isn't
Far off.
Den ganzen Tag nur lesen. Ugh.
So who's gonna get the third date?
No commentary, please.
He's scrolling.
Scrolling back. Oh, okay.
Ja, beim dritten Date darf ich noch eine Person wählen. Aber ich fand es irgendwie bei Five Dates ein bisschen besser gelegt. Ach, ich darf nur noch Cut lehnen, weil das eine Date ja im Arsch war.
Push the button. Don't make me do it.
Run. Ready?
No, wait.
Meine Auswahl ist etwas
hello, Kathleen.
eingeschränkt.
It is Ryan here speaking. How are you doing? I'm fine. I was wondering if you were free at all this week, and if you wanted to maybe meet up and maybe get dinner, you know, take a break from the library. Yeah? Okay, yes, that sounds great. I will get back in touch and I'll send you on some details or something. Okay, bye. Ah!
Amazing.
That's a relief.
How amazing.
God.
You did sound like you were selling a mortgage.
She said yes,
I'll
though.
send you on some details.
I didn't know what to say. What do you say?
Irgendwie würde ich trotzdem mal noch seine beste Freundin nehmen.
Evening, evening.
Yeah. Good evening yourself.
Lovely little spot you found here, right at the bar.
Yes, this is where all the action is. Oh, would you like a drink?
Oh, yes, please.
Nibbles?
Oh, always.
What would you like?
White wine, please.
Die beste Freundin ist letzte Wahl, aber ich kenne viele, sag ich mal, die später noch den besten Freund oder die beste Freundin geheiratet haben. Und die sind richtig glücklich dann.
Is this romantic or is this silly?
Also es muss ja nicht immer so sein. Ich glaube auch an Freundschaft zwischen Mann und Frau, aber...
Cheers.
Cheers. This is my first proper dinner date since my last relationship.
Was it a regular thing?
Not when it wasn't cooked by me. He wanted me to do all the domestic duties.
And you didn't want to be a housewife.
No. Playing devil's advocate, though, I was a student and he was earning all of the household income.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm sure there was a compromise you could have found.
We never did. He wanted me to quit my studies, and the rest is history.
Ach du
You
Scheiße.
did you, and you stuck to what you wanted to do. I respect that. That takes guts.
Is there an income setup that you would prefer?
Well, living in London is pretty hard on either these days.
I know. What even is a living wage in this city?
I would say a dual income, probably. I mean, it's not really like back in the day where one person's income would be enough to sustain an entire household. I think that financial security is really important in a long-term relationship.
More than emotions?
Yeah, but emotions thrive in a stable environment.
That's really hard for me to hear. It'll be 2 or 3 more years before I earn a proper income.
Look, it's way too early to be even having these conversations anyway.
I know, but still good to know.
Oh nein, da ist so eine, die geht studieren, um danach nicht mehr arbeiten zu
Really
gehen.
great spot. It's public but private. People open up more in intimate settings.
Do they? Okay, well, tell me something new then.
I've got a scar under my hair.
Oh, how did that happen?
Actually, there's something else I should tell you.
No, I want to know about the scar.
I'm in the middle of divorce proceedings. It's uncharted territory for me. You're the first person I've got this far with since my marriage ended. We've been separated for 2 years. My education was the big problem. I couldn't contribute financially, and I wasn't willing to have a child before I graduated. He couldn't wait. I totally understand if that's an issue. I'm so sorry again.
No, look, it doesn't bother me one iota. Past is the past.
Thank you, Ryan.
I want your academic opinion on something.
Oh, golly.
Are we compatible? Like, what are our prospects beyond this?
Well, we wouldn't have made it this far if we weren't at least a little bit compatible. But there is still one area that we don't have much data on.
And what is that?
Ficken.
Sexual compatibility. It can be developed over time, but normally it's better if it's there from the start.
Okay, aside from, know, the obvious way. Is there a way for us to estimate what that compatibility would be?
With theory? What kind of lover are you? I mean, in a nutshell, I don't need the playbook.
Ja, abenteuerlich oder romantisch. Boah, ich glaube, die wäre romantisch, aber man weiß das ja nie vorher. Du kannst ja auch einfach voll, ne, etepetete aussehen, aber kannst ja trotzdem sexuell ordentlich was hinter dem Holzhüttenhaus versteckt haben. Ich weiß nicht, wie ich es anders ausdrücken soll.
As I am speaking to an almost professional, I do have a few kinks that I like to explore beyond the conventional stuff.
I'm intrigued.
Well, I can't tell you. I mean, that would be giving you the playbook.
True. But it sounds similar to mine.
Siehste?
I'm very adventurous.
Da ist eine, die will, während du kommst, dass du dich bei dir aufs Gesetz setzt.
Before my hypothesis. If you had to pick, do you prefer to give or receive?
I mean, you stressed the had because you knew I would have said both.
Oh, you are very smart. Has anyone ever told you that?
Yes, actually, yeah, they have. It was almost as sarcastic as you
Ich mag
just did.
natürlich zu geben und das wird sie auch mögen.
I am a giver. Definitely.
Your reasons being?
Well, I mean, I actually enjoy it, for one thing. It's also much better when both people are having fun, because otherwise it kind of just feels a bit like servicing.
That's a nice way to put it.
Also, it is a little bit of an ego boost if you can make the other person feel good.
If your technique is good. Those are very valid reasons. You are an attentive lover indeed.
Ich muss sagen, Kätzchen gefällt mir doch besser zum Ende hin.
That's all I really needed.
Okay. Well, what's the verdict?
Contrary to what I said, sexual chemistry is actually best discovered firsthand.
Okay.
That wasn't an invitation. But I appreciate you being so open and honest.
Okay.
Only a half pint. Very conservative.
Yeah, I just don't want to get too smashed too early, you know?
I do.
Barkeep, can we get some more wine for this one, then?
Also jetzt nicht nur wegen dem Sexuellen.
So, what are you doing tomorrow?
Books. Oh, thank you. Hopefully I'll be able to retain some information. Wine tends to give me brain fog. So I'm thinking I should ask where your head's at.
Are we not still on the casual dating stage?
We are. I just don't want either of us to waste our time.
Okay. Yeah, no, I can appreciate that. I really like you, Kathleen. I feel like we have connected in loads of different ways. And I would like to see if it could progress beyond casual dating. And I really hope you feel the same.
Yeah, I do feel the same.
Is that giving you any more data for the compatibility test?
Sorry, I think I'm gonna need a bigger sample size.
Oh, okay.
Sein IQ ist bereits um 25 gestiegen. Es war wieder schön gemacht. Ich finde die Schauspieler wieder sehr herzig und sehr gut, vor allem Ding. Bei Five Dates hat mich das auch überrascht, dass die, obwohl die natürlich alles Laienschauspieler sind, irgendwo das wirklich gut rübergebracht haben insgesamt. Und das ist hier auch wieder der Fall. Aber ich glaube, wir sind viel schneller gewesen als bei Five Dates damals. Aber Kessin hatte echt gute Entwicklung, fand ich. Am Anfang war die mir einfach viel zu zugeknüpft. Aber die wurde mit den Dates besser und die war nur zugeknüpft wahrscheinlich wegen der Trennung. Weil die sich in Entscheidung befindet. Dann ist sie da einfach dahin gegangen, ohne Hoffnung auf irgendwas, dass da was passieren würde. Und hat dann trotzdem jemanden kennengelernt, der gut zu ihr passt. Also fand ich schon ganz cool. Das ist übrigens die Herausforderung gewesen. Confidence 90%. Mit den Herausforderungen dabei. Toni die Sportdame. Derek. Achso, das sind die Männer, die die Frau daten kann. Wenn du als Frau spielst. Hazel. Wobei Hazel könnte auch von der Frau sein. Das ist wahrscheinlich die bisexuelle Option. Aber wie man sieht, wir haben nur 26 von 80 möglichen Szenen gesehen bei der. Es gibt halt ohne Ende. Also man kann das Spiel zigmal spielen, bis man, sag ich mal, alles gesehen hat. Hazel wird wahrscheinlich bisexuell oder lesbisch sein. Und ich finde eigentlich, dass sie optisch am besten. Also ich finde sie... sie wäre richtig ansprechend für mich gewesen. Ich finde die Ladies diesmal nicht so... Klar, die sind alle ein anderer Typ, aber... die ging gar nicht für mich. Azalea auch super schwierig und Toni ist halt einfach so der Best Friend, ey. Das ist halt... War halt bei Five Dates ja auch gemischt, was für Typen das waren. Da war auch eine esoterische, eine spirituelle und so weiter. Aber ist wieder ein gutes Spiel. Kann man nicht sagen. Und natürlich ist es nicht so wie der Super Seducer, wo du ja versuchst, Frauen einfach flach zu legen. Es hat wirklich was damit zu tun mit grundlegendem Dating. Azalea kannst du in die Innenstadt Duisburg mitnehmen. Wo es halt wirklich auch um Emotionen geht und dass man zusammenpasst. Ist schon, hat schon einen anderen Ansatz. Ja, und wenn ihr die Entwickler unterstützen wollt, ich glaube, es ist auch gar nicht so teuer. 5 Dates war sogar super günstig, glaube ich, damals. Ich glaube, 10 Dates ist auch nicht so teuer. Ja, 12 Euro. Ich glaube, 5 Days war damals sogar ein 10-Euro-Spiel einfach. Aber ich finde eigentlich interaktive Filme immer ganz nett. Wir haben auch damals so ein Horrorspiel gespielt als interaktiver Film, das war auch gut. Aber das Problem ist, meistens sind die ja natürlich nur auf Englisch. So, wer auf YouTube das gesehen hat, danke fürs Zuschauen. Wie gesagt, kauft euch das, wenn ihr die Entwickler unterstützen wollt. Ist kein teurer Spaß, dann könnt ihr gucken, wer am besten zu euch passen würde. Und ich sage an dem Video jetzt erstmal Tschüss, danke fürs Zuschauen. Und im Stream können wir dann noch mit was anderem weitermachen, weil es ging jetzt doch schneller als gedacht.